What's going on, everybody? In this video, I'm going to share with you my top 5 dropshipping niches for 2019. Real hot niches if you're looking to make 7 figures and plus. These are the top niches that I'm eyeing myself, and I'm going to share these with you guys if you guys are looking for incredible results for the rest of 2019. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm Jeep Banerjee. Thanks so much for coming to my YouTube channel. And like I said, I'm going to drop some massive value for you guys in this video. Before I get started and I share with you the 5 niches, I want to share some background on why I believe these 5 niches are going to be successful. And I want to share with you guys, on the other hand, the exact strategies I use to identify what a good niche is versus a niche that's not so good. So let me break it down for you guys. So first things first, when I look for a niche, I really try to focus on finding buyers that already are used to spending a lot of money, okay? The biggest thing I tell people is if you try to sell to a niche that's broke, then you're gonna be broke yourself, right? You'll never ever see Lamborghini advertising one of their $250,000 or $500,000 cars to a Toyota buyer, right? They're just not gonna do it. The same places where you see Toyota commercials, you will never ever find yourself seeing a Lamborghini commercial. Where does Toyota spend most of its advertising money? On TV, right? So during sporting events, during your favorite serials, TV shows, reality TV, whatever it is, you see a bunch of Toyota commercials, right? You see some regular people hopping in their Toyota, Corolla, Camry, whatever it is. The Toyota's driving around, families in and out of the car, and then some amazing deal. Get a Corolla today for $297, 0 down. Do you ever see Lamborghini advertising on the same place as Toyota? Never. B, do you ever see Lamborghini coming out and saying, man, today only or this weekend only, we're gonna give you a fat discount? Absolutely not, right? They don't have to advertise 0 down or a super low monthly payment or any of that stuff because Lamborghini knows who it's selling to. They are selling to wealthy, elite individuals that have the mindset that I'm willing to spend money. So my biggest principle when it comes to drop shipping is I never compete on price, right? If the other guy that's drop shipping is selling the same product for $20, great, you can go buy it from them if price is the most important thing to you. I utilize strategies such as branding, value, and perceived value to charge my customers way more money so that I'm making money while also generating profit, right? Because if you find yourself competing for price nonstop, it's very toxic, guys. I'm gonna tell you guys why, because everyone's gonna keep pinching pennies, right? If you ever drive down the street and you see a gas station across the street from each other, both of those gas stations literally bite each other's heads off and they literally kill each other's margins. Why? Because gas station A will drop their price to $2.99 a gallon. Then gas station B will go $2.97 a gallon. And it's just this never-ending war because they notice that people are starting to go to that gas station versus this one because of that 2-cent drop. So what I try to do always is not focus on price, okay? I'm not selling based on price. I'm not trying to convince customers that, oh, if you want the best price, come shop with me. Absolutely not. My whole pitch always is, if you want the best experience, come buy with me, right? The experience of buying a Lamborghini and owning a Lamborghini and using a Lamborghini is on a different level than it is to own and use a Toyota Corolla, right? Everyone will agree to that. And that's why you can get a Toyota Corolla probably for about $20,000 and you probably can't touch a Lamborghini brand new for less than $200,000. So how do they charge 1,000% more or 10 times more? Simple. Power of branding and an amazing experience. So I study some of the most luxury high-end retail stores and how they create these experiences to charge such amazing amounts of money, right? So examples like Versace, Louis Vuitton, Tom Ford, Gucci, these are all brands that take a basic piece of clothing, right? Like a shirt like this, they'll slap Gucci on it and now all of a sudden this shirt is worth not even $100, probably $1,000, right? But normally you could find a t-shirt like this, 20, 30 bucks, right? So that's what they do. They utilize the power of branding. So now they're not in a game where they're focused on selling, because the person that's selling this t-shirt for $20 to $30, they need to be moving tens of thousands of units probably to be making a profit. Gucci doesn't need to do that, okay? They could sell 1,000 shirts in a month and they will still be making profit because their margins are so juicy and so high when they make a sale. So that's how I approach drop shipping, and that's how I build brands and why I build brands, okay? Because you can hit it big with one product for a couple months, even like 3 months, and fight with the margins and all that stuff, but eventually everyone's just gonna conglomerate the market, it's gonna become saturated, and you're not gonna make shit at a certain point and time. Excuse the language, but that's the true reality of it, okay? So my focus is I'm always, when I'm looking to get into a dropshipping niche to sell to, I'm always focused on selling to people that have money in their pockets, okay? So without further ado, let me go ahead and share with you the 5 hot dropshipping niches that I think are absolutely gonna crush it in 2019, things I've got my own eyes on, and big suggestions that I would tell you guys. First things first, the first one, gaming. Okay, so you guys are probably thinking, why gaming? Don't teenagers game, blah, blah, blah. Let me tell you the great thing about gaming. Gaming has a very high perceived value, okay, guys? So anyone that plays video games spends a lot of money doing so, okay? And I'll give you guys concrete examples, okay? If you want to buy an Xbox, any type of console gaming system, right? So an Xbox, a PS4, a Nintendo Switch, whatever it is, at the minimum, you're gonna be dropping $200, okay? So that's just for the console, right? And without any games or any accessories or any of that other stuff, you can't play anything, right? Controllers, 60 bucks. Video games, brand new out the box, 60 bucks. Microphone or a headset, $100. As you can see, everything in the gaming industry has a high price point, okay? Even PC gamers, people that play on PCs, laptops, gaming laptops, etc., they spend hundreds of dollars just for a video card or a cool keyboard or the perfect mouse or their entire laptop and gaming setups. Like my brother spent, I think, $1,500, $2,000 on an entire gaming setup with a laptop, okay? So gaming is an amazing niche because anything you drop in gaming already has a high perceived value. People already know that if I'm gonna buy something gaming related, it's gonna cost me a pretty penny. So gamers have money. Even if it's teenagers and stuff, they might not have the money, but their parents have the money and they know that they can get that money out of their parents. So gaming is the first and foremost niche that I'm suggesting to you guys is massive. It's on the incline. They're making speculations that, you know, esports, which is like the competitive version of gaming, is going to take over and be bigger than actual sporting events like basketball, football, soccer by like 2021 or something like that. You've already got TV shows like TBS plays E-League and all these different competitive gaming niches. So that's a great niche to look at. The second niche that's a really hot one for 2019 is home tech, okay? So let me give you guys an example. Everyone is moving towards integrating technology. The number one place that we spend most of our time is in our houses, okay? So home technology, being able to create things in a faster or making things more convenient around the house is becoming a priority, okay? Big example, doorbell company Ring. They didn't have anything very revolutionary with their technology. Literally, it's a doorbell that just has a camera attached to it, and the camera streams to your phone to let you know who's at your door. They charge $200 to $300 for their Ring systems, right? I have one myself. I know so many other people that are getting one. Home tech has a high perceived value, okay? Why? Because homeowners in general, they've got money in their pockets, right? To be able to buy a house, to purchase a house, you can't just do it with a couple $1,000s in your bank account, right? Like I had to save up a lot of money for a down payment. You need insurances, you need to pay utility bills, you need all of these things to buy a house, you need to furnish it, etc. So what's a great market? Home tech, right? Whether it's home security, home tech, anything that basically makes your home smarter using technology. Absolutely phenomenal niche. Another one that's on the incline, has high perceived value. You could sell products for multiple hundreds of dollars and make a killing doing it. Number 3, mobility. Okay, you guys are probably wondering what the hell is mobility, right? So I classify mobility as devices that are not like a car or like a train or some kind of like a plane, something that's very much more smaller and practical that people can use to get around from place A to place B. Example, scooters, skateboards, hoverboards. All of these types of devices are constantly going viral every single year, right? There's not much of a difference, right? A hoverboard was the same thing as a skateboard or a scooter that was released years ago, right? The only difference was they just put a new and unique twist on it, right? Again, why? Because they have high perceived values. Every time hoverboards, skateboards, scooters, bicycles, they cost hundreds of dollars and people are used to paying for it, right? So people that enjoy riding mobility devices are already used to spending hundreds and hundreds of dollars. There's constantly new products coming out that are blowing people's minds away that people want to get. Like the same people that buy hoverboards, they probably own bicycles and they probably own skateboards. It's a yearly thing, right? They want to consume and get these new items. So my third hot drop shipping niche for 2019 is mobility related products. And there's a lot of new stuff dropping all the time. Just got to keep your eyes out and open for them. My number 4 niche is wedding. Let me tell you guys a big thing. Whether there's a recession or not, people will still get married, okay? And what is the biggest thing that people do during their weddings? They spend a ridiculous amount of money. They don't really have much justification for it, but they'll spend thousands on cakes, flowers, venues, DJs, table settings. They literally spend a ton of money, especially women, because they want the perfect wedding for their, because it's a once in a lifetime opportunity. So if you can find products that are wedding related that you can sell, it's an immensely hot drop shipping niche, and it's gonna be one that's gonna be hot forever because people are not gonna stop getting married. Doesn't matter what happens in the world, weddings and marriages take place every single day. It's a year-round thing, and if you hit on the right products, you can make a lot of money. Think of brands like Vera Wang that have generated millions and millions of dollars simply profiting off of people getting married and having weddings, okay? So that's my fourth hot niche. Last but not least, number 5, travel. Especially focusing on luggage, right? So stuff like minimalist luggage or whatever's trendy in 2019, using those methods and combining them with travel and luggage. Again, why travel and luggage? If someone's traveling, they're spending at the minimum hundreds of dollars for a plane ticket. Like if I want to go an hour away from California where I'm at to Las Vegas, I still have to spend about $150 for a plane ticket to go to Las Vegas, okay? So that means that A, they've got money because they're blowing it on plane tickets. B, anyone that's traveling, they're buying hotels, right? They're probably buying like touristy items, keychains, souvenirs, all that good stuff. They have money that they can afford to spend. They're going to places, they're experiencing things, they're dropping money, right? The fifth thing that's a hot drop shipping niche is travel, because people will always travel and people always spend extra money when they're traveling. So if you can find cool luggage, travel items, etc., the perceived value is already there. If they're already paying $150 for just one plane ticket to go an hour away, what's not to say they'll spend $500 on a piece of luggage that they feel they can use for the next 10 or 12 years. So that's the 5th hot drop shipping niche. Travel, anything that's luggage related. Minimalist luggage is a big thing, but those are the big 5 points. If you guys enjoyed this video, please subscribe. I'm gonna continue dropping hot value bombs like this. Also, I highly recommend checking out my video about my story of how I went from 0 to 5 million in 5 months. And these are some of the principles and strategies that I use on a regular basis that have enabled me to achieve massive results and massive success. So please check that video out in my channel. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll catch you guys later.